Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel that is AirTech. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Let us begin with our today's video. So our today's video is going to be important for all of the people who are working in the IT industry and the people who are planning to join IT industry soon enough. So without wasting any more time, let us move forward. The number one thing I want you all to do is please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have already not done that, and share this video with all of your friends who are working in the IT industry. So the first point that we are going to discuss is regarding the payroll cholesterol. And what I mean by that, right? So there is an influencer, okay? What he mentioned recently is that from the age 40 to 45, this people who are in that age group, they are called as payroll cholesterol. Why? Because people in that age group, they are having a lot of financial dependencies, right? They do not plan to switch the company. They want to stay in one particular company from age group 40 to 50. Okay, and that is the reason that is causing a payroll cholesterol for the companies, because the finance team or the HR, they are calling this as payroll cholesterol, right? Now interestingly, what is happening, they have a lot of dependencies, right? So apart from that, they have EMIs, they have a lot of bills to pay, they have their children's education and a lot of other things, right? And on top of that, they are getting high salaries also, right? But this is not good for the company. So if you go to companies like Amazon, Google, what they're planning to do is they are laying off the employees who are having an experience of like 15, 20 years, more than that probably, and they want only top management, the top of top, like the best management, like more than 50 years age, or more than like what they're having 30, 40 years of industry experience, right? They want them to stay, and the freshers or like mid-level experienced people like developers or people who can work on AI, people who can leverage AI. So these kind of people they want to like keep in the company, right? Others they want to fire. Why? Because they don't want any inefficient management. They don't want people who are simply staying there worrying about the job. So there are other things also, right? So these are the people who like have to face a lot of things, right? This is what AK Madhavan mentioned in his post, okay, on Twitter. I will give the link in the description, you can go and read that, okay? Next thing is from an entrepreneur couple who is living in Bangalore for last 2 years, like they are 27 years old guys. So they recently mentioned that like Bangalore is slowly killing us. Yes, now I might get a lot of hate for putting out this point in this video, but this is the reality, right? So if you look at the environment that Bangalore provides, right, for you as an entrepreneur, like few years back I was in Bangalore, I met a lot of people, right? So people are good. If you want to do anything tech savvy, then that is the best place to be. Okay, if you want to build a startup, if you want to build a company, that is a good place to build. You get a lot of people, you get a lot of VCs, you get a lot of resources available which are there in Bangalore, which is not might not be available in other cities as compared to Bangalore. So they also mentioned regarding the fresh air, like 15, 20 years down the, before, like Bangalore was heaven, right? It had a lot of greenery, it has a lush forest and other things, right? And it was having good atmosphere, good air, right, to breathe. But right now the AQI has lowered down. Like Delhi is the worst, but Bangalore is also lowering down. Same thing is going on with Mumbai and Pune as well, right? So it is almost unhealthy and hazardous, right, on the border of being hazardous. So on top of that, flooding, right, traffic problem, so which is one of the biggest problem, not only in any city in India but all the cities in India, okay? If you go to Pune, if you go to Chennai, if you go to Bangalore, if you go to Hyderabad, if you go to Mumbai, if you go to Delhi, so that is one of the most important problem that is to be solved, okay, by the public work department or maybe the traffic management department, right? So this is again one of the issues. The other issue they have not clearly mentioned, but these are the three main issues that they are facing, like air, okay, good quality of life. Second, they have already mentioned, that is water issues due to rain and other things, right? No proper sewage management. Third thing is regarding the traffic. Now these are the three things why people generally don't want to go to the metro cities, and they want to stay in some small like tier 2 city like Indore, or it can be Nagpur or any other tier 2 city, and they want to stay there, settle there, right? Next thing is coming up from again one more post, right? You might be saying that I'm putting a lot of post, okay? So that is the reality. So what I'm going to say here is that there is a breakup of the annual income of people, right? The breakup of annual income of people, it is mentioned that 70 lakh in gross annual income is considered as middle class. So as of 2025, there was a report that was done, okay, and there is actually an influencer on LinkedIn, Mr. Sarthak Ahuja. He mentioned that 70 lakh per annum is the middle class right now, okay? Earlier people were considering, there were different layers of the like hierarchy basically, right? So there are ultra rich, then rich, then you have upper middle class, you have middle class, and the lower middle class, right? And then below poverty line, right? So these are things. Now what that person is mentioning, like he is a CA basically, and he is clearly mentioning that if you are earning around like 70 lakhs per annum, like total household income is around that, in that bracket, then you are the new middle class. So imagine what will be the upper middle class and what will be the lower middle class. So if 70 lakhs is what he is quoting as, and I quote that 70 lakh is the new middle class, then you just imagine what will be the lower middle class, right? And what will be the below poverty line. So that is the thing right now. Like inflation is like all around. You have to pay a lot. If you're staying in the metro cities, you have to pay for the food, expensive food. You have to pay for travel. You have to pay for bad roads, bad traffic, no traffic management at all. So this is the thing, right? So emis, ego, and cars, like like basically car emis for flats, there are like what 2 crore is a new normal right now. Like for 3 bhk, for 2 bhk it is like 1 to 1.5 crore that people are paying generally as of now in cities. Pune, Mumbai, if you go, it is even higher than that. If you go to Bangalore, it is again 1.2 to 1.5 cr for 2 bhk 3 bhk apartments. And this is the scenario, right? People are paying almost 60 to 70,000 rupees emi only for house. For car it is 10 15,000 rupees. For other things it is again more than that, right? So this is the thing that is happening. Spending power might have increased. I'm not an economic expert, but yes, like inflation is real, and it is better that we start saving early. So just a sincere request for anyone who has not started or has not started with their investing journey, I would recommend you to please start. You can go for not only stocks and mutual funds, you can go for like commercial property, or you can also go and have a look at land or agri land, or even normal land plots. Okay, you can go for that as well. Gold is also a good, very good investment opportunity. It is all at all time high right now, but you never know, it might go even more than that. So I'm not an expert in that field, but do invest. Yeah, even if like I would not say that for people who are freshers, who are basically recently joined the company, like getting 25 30,000 rupees, it will be difficult for them to save a lot of money. But people who have done with one job switch, two job switch, people who are in mid like having mid level of experience, so please start early as soon as possible. Next thing is regarding Accenture. Yes, this might surprise a lot of people. Right now, companies in India are worried. Why they are worried? They are worried because they are finding it difficult because of the AI. They are saying that they might be getting good offers in the pipeline. The economic condition is not very good, and that is the reason their profits are being impacted. But this is not the case with Accenture, because they have mentioned that they have got 1.5 billion AI wake up call for like basically they got 1.5 billion rupees contracts that were in pipeline. They got the deal. Okay, so what the CEO is saying, basically the CEO has mentioned recently that they are happy with the quarter 3 results. Okay, although the stock did not perform really well, it went down. But it is a good thing for Accenture, as per the CEO, that they have got more than 30 clients which will be paying them around $100 million for AI advancements, right? They Right now companies need resilience, and they need results, they need performance, and that is what the Accenture company is focusing more on. It is said that the Wall Street expectations were high from the company, but it was lower than that. But despite there was a good rise, there was around 8.8% rise year on year. So like it is going to be considered as a good growth, right? They have a good order book also, and that is the reason the CEO is happy with the performance. They might also get more business down the line. So like they have already got 4.1 billion AI deals as of now. So that is the case. Okay, so I hope that this video was helpful for all of you guys. If yes, do let us know. We can have this kind of conversation every Sunday, where I will be discussing about the pointers, which were the highlights of the industry. There are other things also. If you want me to cover that, do let us know in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you and have a great day ahead.